Today, a federal jury delivered another blow to the false election narrative that has lingered since 2020. The panel in Minneapolis found that Mike Lindell, better known as the MyPillow pitchman, defamed Dr. Eric Coomer, a former director of product strategy and security at Dominion Voting Systems. Lindell and his media platform, Frank Speech, must pay Coomer $2.325 million, $825,000 for emotional distress and reputational harm, plus $1.5 million in punitive damages. Who are the players? Mike Lindell, entrepreneur, Trump ally, and one of the loudest promoters of baseless claims that the 2020 election was stolen. Dr. Eric Coomer, the Dominion executive who suddenly found himself cast as a villain in those conspiracy theories. Dominion Voting Systems, the company whose machines counted ballots in dozens of states and whose name has become synonymous with post-election litigation. The conspiracy theory at the heart of this case sprang from an internet rumor that Coomer had joined an Antifa conference call and vowed to keep Donald Trump out of the White House. No recording, no transcript, and no credible witness ever surfaced. Yet Lindell and his web channel amplified the story for months. Coomer says the fallout was immediate. Threats poured in. He went into hiding. Colleagues distanced themselves. His lawsuit, filed in 2021, argued those lies ruined his career and endangered his life. At trial, Lindell's lawyers insisted he believed the allegations at the time and therefore lacked actual malice, the legal standard public figures must meet in defamation cases. The jury didn't buy it. After hearing evidence that Lindell ignored repeated warnings the story was false, right down to basic timelines, the jurors unanimously concluded he acted with reckless disregard for the truth. The verdict lands at a pivotal moment in America's misinformation wars. Fox News agreed last year to pay Dominion $787 million for similar claims. Former Trump lawyers Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell face their own Dominion and Smartmatic suits. And Lindell himself still confronts a $1.3 billion Dominion lawsuit, plus another from Smartmatic. Beyond the headline numbers, today's decision sends two messages. First, there are legal and very expensive consequences for repeating election myths that damage real people. Second, it shines a light on the often forgotten victims of conspiracies, election workers who simply did their jobs and then became targets. Lindell reacted outside the courthouse much as he has for 3 years. He called the verdict nonsense and vowed to appeal. But appeals rarely overturn unanimous findings of actual malice, and the financial strain on his pillow empire is already showing. Major retailers have dropped his products, and he recently auctioned factory equipment to pay legal bills. For Coomer, the money won't erase the threats or the months spent in hiding, but it does mark a public vindication. In a statement, he said the jury's decision proves facts still matter. Looking ahead, this ruling joins a growing stack of court decisions rejecting false claims about the 2020 vote. While it won't silence every conspiracy theory, it raises the cost of spreading them and reminds the rest of us that defamation law offers a very real backstop when free speech crosses into deliberate falsehood. Mike Lindell plans to fight on, but tonight he does so with a multi-million-dollar judgment against him and the weight of yet more litigation still to come.